Welcome back, everybody. This is Lars, and this is the first, installment of, should I call it Ask Lars, or I don't know. I set up an Ask FM account, and I've gotten a couple of interesting questions, more or less. Some more, some less. But I decided to ask them in video form. Kind of had that in mind already, and I'm going to do a couple of these videos now and then. I'm not sure how often, but I'll try to do at least 3 questions in each so you don't get spammed with videos. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 questions really that I wanted to ask or talk about. That is what I do for a living, and PS4 or Xbox One. It's gonna be hard, and where I stand, if all, on the Scottish referendum. So this is a basically just a mix of everything video, and yeah. So we'll start with what I do for a living, and I'm a software developer. The circumstances around it right now is complex, so I won't go into a lot of detail about that right away, but suffice to say, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I'm 29, so yeah, I think actually I think I've been doing this for 9 years now, more or less exactly actually, because I started in the fall of 2005, so that's 9 years, yeah. And basically, I've been in IT for 9 years. I've done some other stuff, but the last 8 of them or so has been purely software development. And it's an interesting job. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be doing it, but we'll see. But it's not the worst job you can have in this world, and yeah, it's probably a good fit for me, I guess. And the second question is Xbox 4 or PS1? Neither. I'm a PC gamer. That's how it works. I am at some point going to buy a probably a PS4. Because I have a PS3 that I used to watch videos on, really. And I have Netflix and YouTube support on my Apple TV box, so it's only the stuff like my old archived videos and stuff that I have on my server. So basically, I'm going to buy whichever of them supports DLNA best, which is the technology I use to watch stuff and surf stuff. Probably PS4. I'd say PS4. You can also stream from it, and that's a big plus. So I'll probably be getting a PS4 sometime. Maybe not too long. We'll see. It's been the vacation season, and in Norway you get some extra money during that season. I also got my tax returns, which was a good boost. So we'll see. I might end up buying a PS4 just because I suddenly have the money. We'll see. I might have to use it on something else. And then we have the big one, the Scottish referendum. Man, that is a topic I really enjoy reading about and talking about. I'm glad someone asked. I would guess maybe Jamie, maybe. I don't know actually, but it might have been coincidence. But if you know, if it was you tell me. Whoever it was, just tell me in the comments. For some reason, Ask FM doesn't actually show me any name. You should really put your name down there so I can actually. Yeah, I can answer to you instead of just in general. But so the Scottish referendum, it is of course a complex situation, and it's hard to answer on the basis of what's the best for the Scottish people, and that is it is a really complex situation. The Scottish people do have some oil reserves they could then nationalize if they wanted to get their new government really up and running quickly. So they do have everything they need to really get shit together. And they also have a distinct culture, even though it's intertwined. It is distinct from the English culture. Some Northerners might feel, I don't know. I'm not too into that culture, but I have visited England, I have visited Scotland. I really loved Edinburgh. Edinburgh is nice, but it is. I think this is one of those questions that it's less about the practicality of it. It's less about as long as it is possible to do it, then it doesn't really matter too much if it's a good thing economically or socially or whatever. Then it's principle. And I think the Scottish people should decide. Do they want to be English or do they want to be Scottish? Because that's the decision. If you stay with England, you are going to end up being English, more or less. You can have your local autonomy, slash something like that. But it's you're still going to be assimilated at some point. At some point, I know already a lot of Americans. Well, they just say that, well, Scotland, that's part of England. That's just the northern part of England. And it is right now. And if Scottish people in Scotland want to be something else than that, if they want to be Scottish, they should probably be their own country. As long as they are going to be part of the European Union. If they decide that they want to be a separate country, then the European Union will greet them with open arms. So they should have the stability that gives them. They will still have decent relations with England. This is not the 17 or 1800s, so there probably won't be any bad blood. Of course, it's all about getting your own currency. Sorry about that, and all that. But I guess you will just go for the euro anyway, and so you'll be another European country instead of being part of England, which is a European country. For the inhabitants, it shouldn't matter too much. I guess that some sort of free travel and free, basically, they're going to be open borders with England anyway. I can't see how it shouldn't be, because the history you guys have together is just it is long and it's eventful, but it should be able to stay civil. So yeah. I'm with the Scottish people in this one, basically. Whatever the Scots decide, whatever you guys decide, you should do it. And if you want to be English, be English. If you want to be Scottish, then be Scottish. That is it. And yeah, that's it really. And if you want to ask some questions, check out askfm/Lars Mælum, and I'll try to remember to link it in the thing. And yeah, remember to put down a name of some sort so I can actually address the answer to you directly. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.